Hello everybody and welcome to the WildWeiler Weekly Wrap. As always, I am WildWeiler. I did a few new things this week. Like, I don't know, I started making a video game, which is to say, I've decided to sort of make my own video game. For a while, I thought I was going to make a Resident Evil clone because I found a really cool template and I was going to do that, but as it turns out, Resident Evil, the formula, is really hard. You have to build a map and make puzzles and sort of like plan loops through the map, where people are getting keys and solving puzzles. And that's a lot of work that doesn't result in forward progress in really any sort of reasonable timescale for a one dog development shop. So I'm making a Time Crisis clone. This week I basically got the little clicking and shooty bits working, which is cool. The way light gun games work is the light gun is basically just a mouse and it clicks into 3D space. And I got that working because you're seeing footage of that right now. Stay tuned. Every week I'm going to be doing a short of the sort of dev vlog. I'm going to also kind of incorporate the same material here into the weekly wrap, but that way, if you're only interested in the dev vlogs, they'll be on my shorts page and you can watch them there. Then I went to a model train show, which was really neat. Model trains are so cool. People who do stuff with model trains are really cool. I don't have the patience for that hobby or the space, really. The thing is like, really, the people who have it good are model train clubs, where I guess you just have a space where you can make a 40-foot long layout. And also the other kind of problem I have with model trains, this isn't so much with model trains, because there's nothing with model trains that prevents you from doing this. It's more like model train culture. But boy, if I made a layout, it would be like a fantasy layout. I think I'd do like an N-gauge sort of layout, and there would be like orcs and fawns and centaurs, and it would be amazing. And for those of you that don't know what N-gauge is, here's what N-gauge is. Sorry, this is what N-gauge looks like. Anyway, it would be so cool to have a fantasy train layout. I just think part of the hobby is making sort of idyllic, realistic things, and it would be way more fun to make idyllic fantasy things, and I don't know. So that's what I would do, and I daydream about it near constantly. The problem is even N-gauge is really, really big, all things considered, and it's just hard to justify the space that you need to make a really cool fantasy layout that has trains, but I daydream about that so often, guys. I'm going to get off this topic right now, but you just need to know that full 30% of my daydreams are sitting around going like, it would be so cool to make a fantasy countryside with a steam engine going through it. And there's like, centaurs out in the fields and markets and orcs and fawns and furries and everybody just like chilling out in some sort of fantasy train land. Oh, man. Anyways, at the model train show, I bought one of those paintings. It's dogs playing poker, but they're doing it on a train. And immediately somebody complimented me on it. So it was like instant validation for just buying weird stuff that I love. And I just had so much fun. It was great. It was really great. And then I had my 33 and a third birthday this week, which was cool. I celebrated that with some friends. That's all I'm going to say on that because, I'm just not going to say who was doing what, but it was cool. It was nice. It was really good. And with that, I'm going to announce something new, which is to say we're approaching the end of 2023. And last year, in the comments of one of my weekly wraps, I talked about doing an award, specifically the WildWeiler Award of Excellence, and I just never got around to it last year, mainly because I started thinking about it in late November, and that's too late. That's too late in the year to do your yearly awards. So we're doing it here in October, and nominations are open for the following categories right now: movies, video games, furry art, Best Goat Boy, and Best Condiment. Those are sort of the public categories. If you have a nomination for any of those things, put it in the comments. It doesn't even have to be something that came out this year. The idea being it's something that I engage with this year. So by you nominating it, I have to go out and engage in it and then see if it wins an award when stacked up against the things I've already engaged in. Also, if you have a category that I've completely overlooked, leave that in the comments. We're open categories here. There's a couple of hidden categories that I'm not going to reveal, and I doubt any of you will guess, but we will see. Also, a little fun reminder, this week on YouTube, the 7th episode of my Warhammer 40k bolt gun Let's Play went up, and it is a fun little episode. I engage in heresy.
I smell demon filth.
There we go. The demon filth smells pretty good. I really mean I engage in heresy. Like I said at the first episode, I'm a big fan of chaos. Exposure to it makes you big, blue, and ripped, and like, chaos me, daddy. Put your chaos in me. And I also really appreciate the texture work in the level. That is a cool texture. I don't generally stop for things like that, but, you know, if anybody who made this game ever sees this video, this is cool. So there's a lot of little nice things going on in that video, and if you're interested, check it out. Check it out. As always, on Wednesday, there will be yet another episode of that coming up, so please do come in and see that. That does it for this week. We will have a Black Skyland stream, but I have no idea what day that's happening on. Probably Friday at this point. My week got busy on me. So as soon as it's solidified, I will go ahead and make the live event. So please keep an eye on that. And one final piece of housekeeping. I don't do this because it annoys me when people do this, but I'm about to do this to you. Please subscribe. And I say that because I am at 94 subscribers, and if I get 6 more, I will be at 100 subscribers. And this is one of the few times I'm going to just outright ask you, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, to subscribe. We're just close to a fun number. So if your friends are watching this and they haven't subscribed, ask them why. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Just I'm so close to 100, and it's just amazing. And I'm so excited. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have been WildWeiler, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.